Now, it's important that we understand the distinction between something's being true and the evidence supporting it. There are a lot of things being true that we just don't have any evidence that supports it, and we see there are things that are true that the evidence seems to go against it. In fact, some of the great discoveries in science today go against what our evidence of common sense tells us. But let's just kind of summarize. Rational acceptability is supposed to get us, the goal is to get us at the truth, and the way it does this by having two goals of reasoning. The first, to maximize the connectedness among our beliefs, so we have strong logical connective, a high degree of connectedness between certain beliefs and new beliefs that we're trying to bring into our body of knowledge. And the only thing we have to go by about in the individual beliefs, the things that we're using to support other beliefs, is the evidence that we have for those beliefs. So the idea is, when we are considering arguments to decide if they are rationally acceptable, there are two things to worry about, and only two things. Rational acceptability depends on logical connectedness concerning the strength of the relationship between perhaps the beliefs that we have and maybe a new belief that we want to add in to our body of knowledge. And the evidential support, that is, if our evidence all supports what's in our body of beliefs, that's our best guidelines for thinking that in reasoning we have evidential support for our assumptions. It leads us by logical connectedness to a conclusion that the argument is rationally acceptable, and we should believe its conclusion.